This is a public service announcement. The following podcast contains spoilers for
Captain America Civil War.
Spoilers should only be used by trained professionals in a safe area.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to another Battleship Potemkast. I am your host, as always, Michael Cook, and with me, with some special superhero-themed intros, is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a convoluted cocaine cowboy communist comedian Cree. Say hello.
Hello.
There we go. They say he can't be killed. They say he drinks blood. We say he's a boring movie critic, but he's our boring movie critic, Mr. Rob Noakes.
Stokes!
Gentlemen, how's it going?
I'm doing very well, yourself?
I'm all good. I believe we all went to see Captain America Civil War
Yes.
this week.
I think we did.
Jingle, please. Right. Civil War. So me and Cree went to see it together.
Yes.
You went to see it on your lonesome, Robert.
I did, in fact.
So we'll just quickly go around the room and just say, what was your initial reaction?
Not great.
Not great?
Great.
Great.
Civil War begins! On the Potemkast.
Yeah, I thought it was alright. Alright. This is coming from a man who loved Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
So take that with what you
Well,
will.
a pinch of salt.
Well, to be fair, all the criticisms that people had for Batman vs Superman, I saw in Civil War. Oh, it's overly long, it's it's
There's some really
depressing.
boring bits in it.
Yeah.
You said that. You were like, it's really boring. I was like, how could you be bored? That is a great film.
There's one point I nearly fell asleep.
I saw you. I know you put your little hoodie on and you was like sort of settled down into your seat. I was like, what is wrong with him? Why is he not laughing at the right points? I was getting really annoyed because I was like, hee hee. Why isn't he laughing? God damn it, this is fun.
Every time you laughed, I was like, oh god, that's who they write those jokes for.
Yeah. I've got to bring this shit to the Potemkast later.
I'll be honest, that was my major concern. As I was watching it, I was like, I have nothing to say about this.
Yeah.
It's a Marvel movie.
It is.
It's Captain America and Iron Man. It's
Well-
exactly, you know exactly what you're getting.
Which team were you on?
Cap.
Boo.
Cap America. Fuck, it's having to sign some bullshit. I'll do what I want. I'm a superhero.
I don't know, because, I'm more just kind of... In the first film, he worked for the American Army. Second film, he worked for S.H.I.E.L.D. The third film, the UN turn up and are like, oh, do you mind not blowing up civilians, please? And he's like, ooh, I don't have to do what you want, Dad. Ugh. He's like...
No, I agree with that.
Yeah, just...
Because fuck off, UN.
Well, I was thinking, like, Tony should be signing the Accords, surely, because he causes all the
He
problems.
was, you tosser.
Doi.
No, but I mean, he
This
should be...
comedian who loves story,
Yeah.
he was saying greatest superhero movie ever made, and you were like, well...
No, that's what I mean. Only him. Nobody else. Nobody else is going around building shit that destroys the world. It's him. He's in all the films. He's the main problem.
Yeah,
he's the one who's fiddling around with shit.
Yeah, but that's why he's guilty.
Well,
That's why
exactly.
he's
So, yeah, he should sign it. Fine.
Yeah, so
Not Captain America or the others. Leave him alone, Tony. Back off, Stark.
Well,
To be
Tony's just super depressed, so he's one of them proper needy bastards that
Yeah.
have you ever been with a guy who's so depressed that it makes you depressed? That's what Tony's like, but
I have,
on
yeah.
like a superhero level.
Yeah.
And he just infects.
You used to be so much fun. Stop being a buzzkill, Tony.
I've got to say, Tony Stark, he's a fucking arsehole. I'm sick to death of that character. He's shit.
I
He
don't
had
like...
good bits with Spider-Man, I'll give him that, but apart from, he's just fucking annoying. He's technically a shit Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Like, he's had zero training. He's apparently... Why is he hard? He's got a good suit, right? I'll give him... Okay, you've got your technology in your suit, but he's got nothing. He's got a science engineering brain.
Like, the moment...
But he's got nothing.
Yeah, once the suit's gone, then you're just like, well, what now?
And he's got like that... He just carries around a blaster in his watch.
Yeah.
You know, why not just carry
'Cause
around
he's
the whole
badass.
fucking suit?
Yeah,
Like,
just
you clearly need it.
to be fair, I did...
And his token black eye. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my token black eye. It's an Iron Man movie, I need a black eye.
Yeah.
Every movie, same eye.
To be fair, I do like the fact that he was in his jet, and he presses a button, and like Wallace and Gromit, he just kind of slips back into a kind of changing suit thing, and it's like...
It was very Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
I've got to say as well, like, I'd be interested to know what the feminists of the world think to, what's-her-face?
Black Widow?
Not the twins. Olsen. What's she called? The lass who wears red with
you mean the Scarlet Witch?
Scarlet Witch, yeah. Because she's like, whoops-a-daisy, and just absolutely nerfs a building.
Yeah.
Just like, it's the young, stupid girl again.
Yeah.
I didn't know if women would be like, what?
I didn't even register that. I was like, oh.
Well, I just thought, I was like, oh, nice one. So she's the one who makes a mistake, the newest Avenger, the female, the younger lass.
To be fair, Captain America's response is immediately just like, well, we can't save everyone. Bye!
Yeah. Well, he's from a World War One era, so collateral damage was all part of World War One.
Yeah.
Just send more men!
Yeah. They'll choke on our dead.
But, yeah, I did think that was a bit iffy about Scarlet Witch. I actually quite liked a couple of her scenes with Vision. Yeah. Because Vision... They were just like, Paul Bettany, he's got a contract, we're paying him this much, we need him to say this many lines, get him in.
Yeah, he was
because he's pointless. He was the most powerful character there, and at no point did he do anything.
Yeah. He was also like...
He could have picked up Ant-Man and just took him to the moon.
Yeah, just... Bye.
But we're all friends, why would we do that?
Because he's Vision.
Yeah, but we're all friends.
How does Vision don't know who Ant-Man is?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's not going to be like, right, so I don't know you, but you hang around with my friends. I'm gonna kill you. We're all obviously holding back. Even that scene.
Some of them were.
With Clint and Black Widow, where we're still friends, right? And that little joke, we're all holding back. So that's why when Vision takes out Black Iron Man, we're like, oh Jesus, it's got real. Oh no. And when Ant-Man throws that fuel truck instead of a water truck, he's like, oh sorry, I thought it was a water truck. It's quite a funny fact.
Yeah, but on the flip side to that,
well, which is shit.
Hold on.
At least in Batman vs Superman, they threw down.
Yeah,
Batman was going to end him
until Martha. Martha was Martha too! Until that moment.
No, but he was
stupid
in his last moments, this god was saying, please save my mum. Yeah. And Batman was...
Save Martha! Not save my mum. Save Martha! Oh my god, Martha? How do you know that name? Martha's my mum. She's my mum too! Oh my god, bro! Oh! What stupid
they're super best friends.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, no one's super best friends in that convoluted piece of shit.
Bucky and Falcon and Captain America were.
Yeah, there were so many blowjob moments. Like, Falcon loves Captain America, doesn't he? Absolutely, just like,
it was very close to, you could be my wingman anytime.
Yeah, honestly, I was expecting it.
Yeah.
So I was like, he's got wings.
Yeah.
I like that though. It's like when you're at university, you've got a best friend at university, and when your best friend from school comes up, and it's like, oh, you're the other best friend. And they're like, instantly like, God damn it.
I'm a bester friend.
Yeah.
I've got drinking stories too. Well, our drinking stories are more recent, so. I like that. I like the little dynamic. I like the film. Okay, well, this is how I sort of register it. I went into Batman vs Superman being like,
you're not a Batman fan?
No,
because they don't tackle the issues of the gay community with such reckless abandon as Marvel.
But I went in. I went in and I thought, I'm only going to see this because we have to do the podcast. I wasn't like amped up for it. I didn't think it was going to be that good. I felt like I'd seen it all in the trailers.
Much like Civil War.
So I went in, watched it, and it wasn't that good. And I came out of it thinking, Whereas with Civil War, I went in, I saw a lot of the trailers, but I went and it still felt fresh and it still felt new. And I don't know if it's because Civil War have had a long time to build up their characters. So like most of their characters have individual...
Well, technically, they've both got the same amount of time based on the comic books, which were started.
No, but we're talking about the film universe.
Yeah, but the films are based on the comic books. You can't go, they've had more time to establish the character.
But in the film universe, we have.
No, but
Civil War has in the film universe. Because they've seen
how many Batman movies have there been?
I've got 2 points to that. Firstly, how quick is it to set up Batman and Superman? Most people are like, yeah, we know who these are. You'll be that person who's like, kind of, I don't get how Batman's parents died. I don't understand this.
No, because what I'm talking about is, so when you get like a character like Ant-Man, you've seen him, you know what his personality is like. So when you see him again, it's like, oh, cool.
Movie.
You're like, oh, he's cool. Yeah, that's what I'm talking from my personal thought.
Yeah, because you're a whore for this stuff.
I was like, oh, I know him. He's cool. Same with Falcon. Whereas with Batman vs Superman, it was like a whole Aquaman. It's just a guy in a sea, swimming around.
Yeah, but
Flash.
also Aquaman was barely in that film, other than
That's
for a woo.
That's what I mean. But it's like with Civil War, you feel like you know the characters. So when you see him pop up, it's like a really cool moment.
No, you feel like you know the characters.
Well,
I've seen all the Marvel films once, and there was a lot of it where I'm like, what are they on about? Why does bow and arrow bloke owe her a favour?
Yeah.
Like, why is that impenetrable base in the ocean suddenly penetrable?
Yeah. That's and
That's new.
Well,
It's a new base. It's got flaws.
Yeah, I know, but they set it up and I'm like,
It's
fuck
Captain
me,
America.
that's some hardcore shit, and then just,
just
not an issue.
yeah. How did Captain America get to it if he didn't have any mode of flight?
Yeah.
Just
He swam. He's a superhero.
What I'll give credit for, much like Batman vs Superman, the action set pieces were great. In that, I thought the big Ant-Man, the fight that we'd all seen spoiled by the trailers, where Black Iron Man hits the deck at the end.
yeah.
That was an awesome 10 minutes.
Yeah. No, that was good.
15?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It was a lot, 'cause I remember thinking, there's a lot of this I haven't seen, and so that's why I was like, wow. Whereas I think with Batman vs Superman, we were like, and there's this part, and there's this part as well, and it was all shaky cam with Batman vs
what's
Superman.
happened with both films here was trailers ruined them.
Yeah.
They didn't really ruin. I was surprised how
How
much it
can
didn't
you
ruin.
say that? At the end, when Tony Stark walked in, and there's fucking Captain Bucky O'Hare, and
They ruined that part, yeah.
that was the end of the movie! And then he's like, no, it's alright, I'm mates with you. And you're like, well, I know you're not going to be in the next 4 minutes. And then, shock horror, Tony Stark's parents were killed by Bucky O'Hare. And then, let's have that fight that we saw in the trailer fucking ages ago, please.
Yeah.
The only thing we didn't see in the trailers was Big Ant-Man. That's it.
The new
No, it was a bit more.
The new M. Night Shyamalan film where a boy meets a ghost. Like, the end of the film is ruined. Therefore...
And that was
wasn't
your big
that-
defence going into it, like, oh no, I don't think like Batman vs Superman trailers, I don't think it'll ruin it. And I'd actually spoke to a friend who'd seen Civil War before me, and I asked him that, I was like, did the trailers ruin it? And he said no. I don't know how he thought that. Black Panther, that could have been awesome.
Yeah.
Don't know Black Panther's
yeah.
there. Don't know Spider-Man's there. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Just focus on Captain America and Iron Man fighting. Fuck all the rest of it. And then that might have been a good film. But all the way through it, I was like, well, I know for a fact Black Iron Man's going to eat a dick soon.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact we've not had that scene where Iron Man stood in the middle with fucking Bucky and Captain America on either side of him.
Yeah.
And so I was just waiting for those moments. And it was ruined.
I got caught up in it, so I mean, not until you pointed it out.
Because you were
I was like,
already
yeah.
excited.
Use
for
that
it.
evidence
I wasn't that excited, but I was geared up for it. Like I got there like a good half an hour early, sat in the dark of the cinema, like, yeah.
Yeah, you did. We went to go see it. And I arrived. It started at 12. I arrived at like 11:57. And he'd already been here half an hour, sat in there waiting.
With my popcorn, on my drinks. Yeah.
Picked horrible seats with his giant bloody Parker coat.
I thought it was going to be.
It was like you
Cold
brought
then.
a double duvet with you. It made me warm. And you sat there with your bloody knees and elbows everywhere. You're all arms and legs, you. Fucking horrible experience.
I'm a very long.
And then as
person.
soon as the movie starts, you know, like it goes like this, following features a 12A or whatever. Him immediately, I'll save my popcorn for now.
Well, yeah, because you don't want to eat your popcorn.
Yeah, I
during
know,
the
but you
trailers.
couldn't eat it quietly, could you?
I was trying to.
It
but
was
I
like
thought,
being
fuck
sat
it.
next to fucking Michael
It's
J. Fox.
It's popcorn.
Just
How
whistles.
are you supposed to eat popcorn quietly? It's a very
I don't
loud,
know. I only eat silent things in the cinema
a-
because I'm not a cunt.
It's a very loud food.
Ice
Food
lollies.
stuffs.
The joys of going to the cinema alone.
Yeah, no, I wish I'd gone alone.
Was it busy when you went? Because it was like 5 people and we went. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
they're all dudes.
Yeah.
I think it was one. There was one woman on her own.
Was there?
Yeah, I was like, oh,
As if you spotted her
She's
and I
cool.
didn't.
she's cool. Was it busy?
Not especially. Like, it was busier than yours because it was like, yeah, there were a few people, but it wasn't like, oh, well, we've got a ticket number, we have to actually obey what the seat numbers are. We were just like, pick a seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Never pick it. Yeah, I never sit in the seat numbers.
No.
Fuck that. And then, but every time I don't sit in seat numbers, I just sit during the adverts and trailers, shitting myself every time somebody walks in.
Yeah. Oh no, you always
Just like, I've got it,
you
here we
always
go.
get
Oh,
that,
no, thank
you always get that one person who you're in an empty cinema and somebody walks up and they're just like, you're in my seat.
Yeah.
Pick one.
Yeah, yeah.
These are all your seats
We
now.
have to follow the rules. I've been designated a number. If I sit anywhere else, they'll find out and I'll get grounded. Anyway, back to Civil War.
Civil War.
Yes.
So yeah, the actual main gist of the story apparently was Captain America versus Iron Man over the Sokovia
Yeah.
file.
The Sokovia file!
Yeah.
That's how much of a fan you are.
I remembered Sokovia.
The
Yeah.
Sokovia
Because that's
file.
fictional, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, I've never heard of a Sokovia. This
Yeah.
is definitely not real. And that was Ultron, wasn't it? Which was dog shit as well.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Ultron was pretty bad, yeah. It's annoyed me, but actually, Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even an age. I thought it was going to be like a massive epic guy.
Fortnite of Ultron.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it literally was some bullshit like that. Because he could get in, he could like launch some nukes, but it was like fucking Jarvis pissing about in the internet, changing nuke codes. There was no sense of dread there. That just annoyed. Anyway, Civil War.
Another Tony Stark fuck up as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's the source of most of them.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
pissing
But that's
about.
because Robert Downey Jr. is on that fat contract.
Yeah.
So they have to make him a part of it. Which is my major criticism of Ultron, my major criticism of Civil War is it's movie making by committee and by marketing. There's too many people fiddling around with the pie there. It's like that scene where they were all locked up and Tony Stark walked in and he goes to chat to them all individually. I was just imagining the script writing process of that scene and it being like, well, Scarlett Johansson's there, so we've got to give her 2 lines, and blah, blah, blah. And it was just written by how much star power you had.
Yeah.
Which directly correlates how many lines you had and the relation of your character.
Yeah.
But yet Scarlett Johansson, yet again,
Yeah.
fucked over.
Yeah,
Like,
just
she's
like...
barely in them.
No.
She has none of her own story, yet she's in every one of the films. And Black Widow's an interesting character.
Yeah, no, she...
But they're like, nah,
Yeah.
get Benedict Cumberbatch on the road. Doctor Strange, boosh.
Yeah.
I think Scarlett Johansson like the Hulk, and maybe like Hawkeye. They're small. They work well, smaller rather than large.
Yeah, but
I think we can get oversaturated.
Yeah, but
To be
why-
fair, I'm tired
why-
of Iron Man.
Why wouldn't you...
I
want-
hate Iron Man. It's fucking crap, as has been established.
It's films, I think, are the weakest ones.
Definitely. Number 2 and number 3, especially.
Yeah.
Guy Pearce breathes fire. What? What?
Yeah. See, I didn't mind the Iron Man films, but Iron Man is the worst part of them. By quite a significant margin.
I like him because I like his sarcastic
And where's Gwyneth
banter.
Paltrow? Has she just not got a contract for these type of movies?
No, it's just like, oh yeah, she broke up with him or something. Bye.
Yeah.
She went home. Her home planet needed her.
She annoys me as well, though.
No, but she's a good character. She was alright. I like Pepper Potts.
Yeah. No, it's like kind of there are loads of characters who you just like, and this is my problem with Civil War is that there are a lot of characters here where I'm just like, why wasn't the film just about them? Like, yeah, Black Panther had his kind of, oh yeah, I'm after Zemo, and it was like, well, that's an interesting story, cool character. Why wouldn't it just Black Panther the movie?
Because that's coming out in the next couple of years, Rob, so you'll be very excited about that.
Yeah, but they've already got the good. They had a good story there. Are they just going to have another? Oh no, he's killed my other father, and now I've got to chase this guy now.
This is Captain America 3. It can't be like Captain America 3. Black Panther's story. Dun dun dun.
It wasn't as good as Winter Soldier.
No, God,
Considering
yeah.
it's a Captain America film.
Yeah. Winter Soldier is like
Winter
one of my
Soldier's
best
really
ones,
good,
yeah.
yeah.
Because it's just basically a thriller
Yeah.
with Captain America in, and I love shit like that.
So that's the thing. I'll give credit where credit's due. I didn't hate it or anything, but it wasn't amazing by any stretch of the imagination. It was incredibly alright. Just 6 out of 10. Just straight, flat, but
I came out thinking, oh, that's great. That's good, that's good. That's alright, I've enjoyed that. I'll definitely get it. But it's not one of those films that I'll watch repeatedly. Like, Guardians of the Galaxy, when I first saw that, I was like, my God! This is amazing! I loved Guardians. I've bought that on DVD and watched it every other night. I loved it that much.
Really?
I've been doing that with Civil War. Maybe like once every 6 months or something with my nan when she's forgot about it.
That is quite a lot.
is the dementia really kicking in now?
Yeah, I mean, literally every 6 months I can put a film on, but like, we've seen this before, but you enjoyed it last time. She was like, I haven't seen this. This is really good. This is amazing. What's it called? Shawshank Redemption. I've seen it for like literally years. Every 6 months. But it is a good film.
I'd love that gift to be able to erase films and just imagine watching like Shawshank again or Forrest Gump, having no idea what was about to happen.
It's funny because when we watch The Avengers, like her favourite character is the Hulk. Because she always forgets the part with him and Loki.
Oh, the puny god.
And she literally is like, woo! She loves it each and every time. She's like, woo! and with him and
Another
Thor,
Marvel.
with him and Thor, where he just punches Thor, she's like, woo! He punched him. She finds it hilarious, and I'm just like, hee hee. That's why I only watch films with my nan.
We might have to get some Nam Cree reacts.
Yeah.
Just audio of her going, whoa!
See, whenever you tell stories about your nan, I just think of you in a dress.
Yeah, well, many people think that. Whenever I've been like, oh, watch DVDs with my nan, people go, is that like a psycho thing? I'm like, no, she's real. She's real.
Just this corpse on a rocking chair with loads of fucking empty plates around it.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway,
You're doing the Santa thing, taking a bite out of the carrot and stuff and putting it back like, oh, you've had a busy day, you've been hungry.
Come on, eat your soup, and you're just throwing it at her face.
Combing a wig on her head.
So yeah, that's enough deceased Cree jokes. Rob, I'm interested to hear what you think, because you pretty much said you just don't like it.
No, I do not like it at
all. So
all.
what, top 3 things in bite-sized form?
Main thing is, I don't really, get the conflict of, the main two. Like, in terms of why they're that strongly opposed. It's just like, you get no sense that it's supposed to be these two great friends have been driven apart by this terrible thing, and it's just, like, if we got more details about the Accords, and it's like, no, it's really, really oppressive, guys, like, they're going to control everything you do, then I'd understand it, but the way the film phrases it, it's just, oh, they just want to, know what you're doing, and, maybe say, oh, maybe you're not needed in this situation. Like, that's it. And Captain America's like, this is an outrage! And it's like, there's no detail on that. So there's no detail on it. So I'm just I just think Captain America's a dick.
It wasn't really resolved.
And then Iron Man, rather than being like, well, this is why I think of it, this is my argument, he just goes, well, my argument is fist, punch, punch, punch.
Yeah, he doesn't even say it during the argument scene, does he?
Yeah,
he's just sat in the background where they're all passing it round and discussing it.
Yeah. And it's just, they're all more, they're just no one approaches it like real human beings or, friends at all. And that's supposed to be the point, is great friends driven apart, and you're just like, these two clearly hate each other, and always have.
Well, I thought they tried to layer on that bit of hate with, because didn't Tony Stark's dad love Captain America?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like that, that envy, but so he was like, it was also, okay.
He's always like, oh, my dad thought you were his greatest creation. And then that makes me feel bad. But, because I remember reading this online, I think it's Iron Man 2. There's a video from Tony Stark's dad to Tony, and he's like, you are my greatest creation, not Captain America. So he shouldn't, but they just ignored that because.
Yeah, no.
It is an Iron Man 2. It's something you are my greatest creation to him, yeah.
See, look at all this evidence. You say you like these movies. How dare you be like, greatest superhero movie of all time. And then
Why did I say that?
In the fucking
I said
cinema.
better than Batman vs Superman. And it is better than Batman vs Superman.
It's really not. They're both flawed.
Yeah. A lot of the problems...
They're both flawed. They're both misbeats.
A lot of the problems that people kept on bringing up about Batman vs Superman, they came up again and again in Civil War. Oh, it's miserable. Oh, it's all grey. Oh, it's shaky cam.
It's not grey and miserable, but it's much brighter, Marvel. The Marvel Cinematic...
the only thing that was bright
was the one fight scene in the airport.
Yeah. Everything else was just grey.
What were you watching? Were you watching in black and white? That's so ridiculous.
I would agree with that, because you had loads of, your sunglasses and hats and coffee cup type of darkness and, hiding in plain sight and all this type of shit.
It was much more serious.
And then, meeting, down here to bring Ant-Man in, and let's meet in a car park, and it's dark, Tony Stark's depressed, so it's dark, and he's wearing a black suit now. It's dark.
Yeah.
But then you've got, Spider-Man colours.
Yeah. Speaking of Spider-Man, love Spider-Man, the actor. Is that suit not horrible?
I don't know, I didn't mind it, because you got the animated eyes, which I like.
Yeah, I like the animated eyes.
So he could
I just,
express.
If either it's not CG, in which case I thought it was, or it's CG, in which case it looks like he ain't really there.
Got your birth.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I was just that's just a green ball on a stick that someone is waving around going, react to this!
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was pretty CGI.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not too fussed about that. I liked him talking.
Yeah, Spider-Man was great.
The character himself is amazing, and Marissa Tomei as Aunt May is great casting.
There was parts when he was Peter Parker I was thinking, he's acting. And I sort of knew that he was acting. But when there was other parts where I was involved, I was like, wow, it's pretty cool, this. No. It's really Peter Parker. Pickle pepper.
Peter Parker picked a pepper.
Yes, he did. Thanks, Rob! For clarifying my joke.
Peter Parker pricked Pepper Potts.
Probably, that's why she wasn't there. But no, I liked him. I liked his wit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spider-Man was one of the best bits.
Yeah. Like, you know, it was...
All 15 minutes of him.
Yeah. No, and, like, I thought Black Panther was cool as well, but, like, a lot of it was, like...
Just shoehorned in. You talk about shoehorning shit.
Yeah.
It's like, now's the Black Panther 15 minutes. Now's the Spider-Man 15 minutes. Now here's Iron Man 15 minutes. Now Captain America 15 minutes. Oh, by the way, Bucky's a loose cannon. Fuck him off.
That's why I thought that. I mean, he was messing about, pissing about.
Yeah, Bucky was fucking
getting triggered left, right, and centre. I was like, stop ruining it, Bucky. Yeah. Everything would be fine if it wasn't for you tramping around everywhere.
And it's not worth it. You got one robot arm.
No, I do like Winter Soldier. He's one of my favourite characters, I think, because he's pretty damn hot.
Oh, brilliant. So he completely...
I was like, yes.
See, that's why I think Black Widow's cool.
Yeah.
Probably.
The things that you can do with a metal arm.
Well, I thought that's how that end scene was going to happen. But I thought it was like Nemo was going to trigger Bucky.
I thought that end scene was really weird. Well, no, before the end where Tony Stark... Spoilers, by the way. Tony Stark is like, you killed my father and mother. Earlier in the film, he learns that Zemo was, like, using super soldiers who were mind-controlled. And he's like, yes, I am now allies with you. And the moment he sees, like, a film of Bucky O'Hare, the person who is mind-controlled at some point, and he knows for a fact sees him kill his parents, and he didn't immediately go, hold on, maybe he didn't quite know what he was doing.
Because Tony Stark's a dick.
He is.
No, I was a little bit like, surely he'd be intelligent enough to go, well, you know what, guys, I understand it wasn't your fault. So but I was thinking, he's just seen his mum getting choked out, and his dad getting punched to death. I think he's going to
50 years ago.
He's going to react quite an emotional way.
You're a billionaire, dude. Get over it.
But he's still got his tongue up about it, because it opened up, didn't it, with his little hang-up. Or is that memory where he wished he said something to his dad, so it's obviously dwelling on him. He's a very emotional guy, Tony Stark. An egotistical prick as well. And so I was like, that was a bit of a stretch. I was like, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You've just seen your mum getting strangled to death by the guy next to you. You're going to have a reaction.
If that guy really goes, bro, I was brainwashed.
Yeah. Which nobody thought to mention as well.
Yeah. Like you talk about Superman not mentioning to Batman, they've got my mum.
Yeah.
Like, there you go. Iron Man.
Like, neither character seems at all to, it's less an ideological conflict, two friends driven apart by a thing, and more just two people who already hated each other, who were like, right, we've got a reason to fight. Cool.
Yeah, I don't like you because my dad loved you, but now I've got an excuse to beat your head in.
Yeah.
Well, how deep that film is, I didn't even think. It's got layers. I think that's worth saying that. Unlike Batman vs Superman, which was like, you're an alien smashing shit up, I'm going to smash you up now.
There's a whole King Arthur Excalibur thing with that movie, if you want to look at it like that.
Martha!
Loads of religious iconography that we can talk about if you'd like, from Batman vs Superman. There's loads of stuff.
Well, just the fact that...
Because you just watch it like a fucking, ooh, bright colours and loud noises. I love this movie.
Yeah. And that film, for as serious and dour as it was, it didn't take itself that seriously. It was just like, yeah, we know that this is all just justification to get to the fight scene. You want the fight. Whereas this film was all like kind of, I'm Zemo and my parents, mum, wife, kids died, whatever.
Yeah, but he was like a Nazi whose family died. No, he wasn't a Nazi, but he was a baddie.
Yeah. Like, he was a
baddie whose family died.
He was a special Sokovia guy, wasn't he? Special ops.
Yeah.
He wasn't like a bad guy. He turned bad.
I think he was kind of bad guy because he bombed the UN. I think that's bad guy.
No, but I mean, that's after his family got killed. But then, he went bad. Yeah.
No, but I think he was already a bad guy.
Yeah, I thought it was special ops.
And then his family died, and then he was like, right, I'm going to be super bad.
It was special ops in Sokovia.
Either way, I like him. He was a good character-ish.
He was alright.
Because you've got to also say that, like, if your Avengers is so awesome, how can they be undone by a mere mortal?
Yeah.
With a simple plan.
Because they're still humans.
And, like, no budget. Like, he had the money Tony Stark just throws around. 611 million he spent on them glasses at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then this dude, on a budget that, he's a soldier.
Yeah.
And then whatever insurance payment he got when his family died. And then apparently he can jet set around the world, infiltrate anywhere, and fuck everything up.
Well, special ops, that's what we can do.
I don't know, it's just a bit like, he's just a bit weak.
Well,
if you've got these gods.
Yeah. See, I like Zemo's MO, just like, I want to break apart the Avengers, and I'm going to do it by making them hate each other. That's a great motivation. I liked his reason for doing it. But just the way he went about it, I think there was a lot of contrivance. Like, how did he know that the Sokovian Accords wouldn't... How did he know Captain America wouldn't agree to them? Captain America just gone, yeah, alright, plan over. Just end. Yeah. Or, he blows up...
Damn, their friendship is so strong.
Yeah, he blows up the UN and he frames Bucky. How does he know that Captain America wouldn't believe him? Yeah, how do you know Captain America wouldn't just go, yeah, that seems like something you would do? He might well be... Yeah, Captain America could have gone...
Thought. Well, he's got to go.
Yeah, how did he know that Black Panther would want him dead? How did he know that... And then the ultimate one is, in a fight where he has no control over, in this airport, how did he know specifically Captain America and Bucky would go to Siberia and Iron Man would follow him? How did he know any of that would happen? What if Captain America lost?
Yeah.
What if
You're
he just
looking very much into this. Like, how does he know this? It's so unrealistic. It is a superhero movie, Rob. There are some sort of suspensions of
the same
disbelief.
shit that people threw at Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, how did Lex Luthor manipulate Bruce Wayne?
No, I can believe it. I'll give out special disbelief.
Yeah, because of your unbelievable bias.
But
For some reason, you were so happy to give your money to this beast.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered if, there was at all just Zemo... Even if he was just at the airport, you might have gone, oh, he must be doing something to manipulate the way that they're winning. Or anything. But no, he just locks himself up in a bunker in Siberia. He's like, right, I'll just wait for these 3 specific people to turn up.
Yeah, I do get what you mean.
Yeah.
Sorry, tapped out a bit.
Was he waiting for him?
And then the
I
ultimate...
thought he just went there to kill the other super soldiers.
Yeah, but then what? Yeah,
well, that was a whole red herring. I thought we were going to get a super soldier fight versus the Avengers fight.
That's what I enjoyed. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, an anticlimax. I love them.
And then but then
otherwise it would have been predictable.
But then the ultimate thing with Zemo, I think the ultimate thing is that his goal is to get the Avengers fighting, and then the Sokovian Accords. What happens immediately? There's a disagreement. Plan over. You've achieved your goals. They're fighting now.
Yeah. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Yeah.
I didn't know how he knew. I didn't know. I was thinking throughout the film. I didn't know how he knew about Bucky killing Stark's dad. So I'm gonna go watch it again.
Well, no, that was all that. What happened on May the 1st, 1991?
Yeah,
But how did he know that?
Because and then he got hold of some of the files, but he knew something went on that day.
Yeah.
No, that's it. Because Black Widow released the files, didn't she?
Yeah.
Shield, so that's how we found out. Yeah. Okay.
Do you pay attention to these films when you watch them? It shocks me.
I've got a really bad memory, You're saying stuff, and I'm like, did that happen? But I'm going to go see it again.
This is a film that he liked, and he's like, I don't know anything about it, and if I hear anything negative, I'll just go, yeah, no, that's right.
It's the problem with these Marvel fans. They don't pay any attention whatsoever, but they're so vocal.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable.
Right.
Anything else to cover?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They did post-credit scene. We get the tease for the new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Spider-Light.
Yeah.
I am now looking. We might get the Iron Spider there.
Yeah.
Which is when Iron Man makes an Iron Man suit for Spider-Man. So you get the Iron Spider.
I'm sick and tired of Iron Man popping in films. Just let have Spider-Man.
He's going to be heavily in Spider-Man Homecoming because Robert Downey Jr.'s got a fat contract, so they've got to make that man work. This is what you've created. A contract. It's its own behemoth. It's its own movie industry now. It's Marvel. That's what you've got. And these movies, these ensembles by committee are going to keep going and keep going and keep going.
Yeah. They will never have a specific Black Widow movie. They'll just have her turn up and be like, hi, I'm here.
5 of them, because she's Scarlett Johansson. We've given her 120 mil over 15 pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she'd prefer that though.
Yeah, it's good for her, but from a narrative point, you're not getting the depth that you got in the comic books.
Yeah, no.
You're just not. You're getting like cordial, like Robinson's fruit juice. It's like the comic books are just pure cordial, no water.
Yeah.
Whereas we're getting a shot of cordial in 3 gallons of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some flavour. There's some flavour. It definitely tastes the same.
Yeah.
But it's just not.
Yeah, it's not the same strength.
A little bit like Game of Thrones at the moment, but that's a different podcast altogether. One by myself.
The one-man podcast. So, hi guys. How do you feel about Game of Thrones?
Captain Cook reviews Game of Thrones. Might have to do one of them.
Yeah.
No, it'd be rubbish. Because like most people these days, they just parrot shit that I read someone else say.
No, I'm excited for. I thought we was going to do like a 4-3 little teaser, but we didn't, did they?
Nah.
Because I'm excited about that one from what I've heard, like Hulk and Thor teaming up.
Yeah, Ragnarok. Should be good.
I want some more like drama because I was a little bit surprised nobody died in this film. I was quite happy they didn't, but I was still I thought I need some like drama in my life. I want the odds to be high, the stakes to be high. So I think that's what they lacked in Ultron, where they killed just a guy that you'd been introduced to for like 10 minutes. Basically.
Yeah, well, Black Iron Man. I thought they were going to kill him.
Yeah, it should have been a trailer, but not going to be.
But then they were like, right, let's just paralyse him.
Yeah.
And then 2 minutes later, it's like, oh, Tony Stark money kicking around. Let's buy you some robot legs. You'll be fine.
He's going to be fine. If you crippled, Tony Stark is a man to know.
Should that now be him retiring?
Yeah.
And just fucking off?
I think he'll probably pop up in Infinity War. I want some people to die. I want Iron Man to die. Imagine that. Iron Man just like sacrificing himself.
Yeah, but he won't because Robert Downey Jr.'s got that fat contract.
Yeah.
I think what I'm hoping is that we're saving it. They're saving all the main deaths for like the Infinity War, and then shit's going to go down, and then we're going to be like, shit, Thanos is killing people. This guy's the main big bad. Speak of this film we've just seen, Civil War. I like that they didn't kill Zemo because usually that's what Marvel do. They go right, kill him, save Loki, kill the others. But with Zemo, they've kept him alive, and I thought, oh, that's nice. That's a nice change.
Yeah, doesn't he end up becoming someone? He gets superpowers.
I don't actually know. Like the most I know about Zemo was the name. I was just like, oh, that's a name from Marvel. I recognize.
Yeah, he's like a big villain.
Yeah, he is. I can't remember what he does.
Baron Zemo.
Yeah, I watched a video on it that was all about all the Marvel characters that were featured in the movie. He's like one. Fuck it, I can't remember.
Yeah, no.
But that's another thing. Like, trailers didn't reveal him at all. You didn't even know he's in the film until you see the film.
Yeah. See, I was like expecting him to be like, actually, I am Red Skull, or I am Magneto, or I am X thing, famous Marvel character. Yeah, I was expecting like the big reveal.
He's famous in himself. He is his main character, isn't he? Baron Zemo is like a quite famous character to fight the Avengers.
He's hardly the Joker or Catwoman, is he?
It's not quite the same as like. Although to be fair, Captain America, his rogues gallery is Red Skull and
descendants of Red Skull.
Yeah, just die.
Well, all Marvel heroes are crap. Villains are crap.
Well,
Magneto.
Well, this you've got
Spider-Man's,
on one hand.
Yeah,
but ones that they can use in Avengers and these type of movies have got no villains now.
No major
you've done
villains.
Loki.
No major villains, but you can do something with like the minor villains. I can imagine. I'm not a big comic book fan when it comes to Marvel, so I'm not a big comic book fan in general. I just like the films. If it's got a good story, I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll buy into it. And I like the continuity. That's my big thing with Marvel. They've hooked me.
Yeah, I know. It's just a marketing thing. It's just like Pokemon when you were a kid. You know, you don't have to catch them all.
Yeah,
it's just an advert.
But the TV said so.
Yeah. It's just.
But I want to be.
But now watch this and play the game and do this, because if you don't, when you watch the next movie, you're not going to understand what it was about.
Oh, well, this is what I'm interested about. I'm interested, like, the people who've never seen any Marvel films, if Civil War made sense to them. Or if they were like, what is going on? I'd be curious to know about that. Because I'd love to come in it with new eyes and be like, well.
That's why I think my boredom thing was valid. Because I've seen most of the Marvel movies, probably all of them, at least once. Maybe like Winter Soldier twice. Couple maybe twice, but all once. And when I was bored, I was thinking, is this just because you don't know what anyone's motivation is?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Because there was some bits where I was just like, get on with it.
To be fair,
there's only the Spider-Man bit that was truly like off my seat, like, this is great.
Because Crossbones is from Winter Soldier, isn't he? At the beginning, one who blows himself up. And I'm wondering, will people know that, or will people be like, who is this guy? Why is he important to Captain
America? I assumed he was previously in it, but I didn't recognise him.
Yeah, he's the one who fights Falcon, and the whole the big thing falls on him, a big flying thing falls on him.
Yeah, anyway.
He's got quite a major part in Winter
Soldier.
Yeah.
See, there's a sort of minor quibble, is that all of the heroes, for people who are like holding back, they're really chucking it at one another. Like Captain America just drops a airplane on Spider-Man, essentially. Like, how did he know he'd survive that? He just straight up tried to murder Peter Parker.
Child.
Yeah. Like,
16-year-old, like, oh,
yeah, like,
I love this!
Iron Man, okay, I could get, because he'd be like, yeah, I'll drop an airplane on Iron Man, he'll be fine. But Spider-Man, he has no clue what Spider-Man's powers are.
He's wearing a metal suit, but it's going to be fine.
No,
he isn't. He's wearing Lycra.
I'm sure it's like they made a metal suit on it, haven't they?
No.
Tony Stark's. That's what I thought.
I assumed it would maybe like Black Panther's veneered with vibranium or whatever they call it.
maybe, but then Captain America
well.
didn't know that. He was just like, oh, cool, a kid. Murder. Yeah, and then, like...
Just took him out like Al-Qaeda.
All
Throw
I
a
ever...
plane at it.
And, just... Scarlett Johansson just decides, I'll just take a whole building worth of cars and throw them at, Vision. Like, how did she know that there weren't anybody...
God, isn't he?
How did she know that no one was in those cars? Like, all I was...
Collateral damage.
Yeah, Vision just blows up a building and throw it at Captain America and Bucky. All this did was convince me that the UN is 100% right in their, and justified in their, oh my goodness, these guys are terrifying.
Well, that is true, yeah. You wouldn't need to put some restrictions on them if they're fucking just devastating city centres in seconds.
What did you think of the action sequences? Do you think it was...
Well, apart from the Spider-Man one, meh.
And
you don't think the actions, but you could actually see what was going on. That's what I like.
I don't know, there was some Scarlett Johansson bits, God I love her, but where it was all just shaky cam.
Like, it was literally it was that one fight scene in the airport where everyone was like, well, it's clear, and everything. Every other time, like, even in non-fight scenes, the camera couldn't sit still.
Yep.
It was constantly just like, just,
I loved it.
Yeah, the cameraman was listening to Slayer at the time, just like, headbang. And I think ultimate criticism is...
Oh, finally.
Yeah. What has this film accomplished? Like, at the end of the film, what character growth has Captain America gone through, and what has changed in the world?
Well, I do think because he didn't get any resolution to the Sokovia Accords at all. I was like, so what's going on?
Well, he's just not signed. He starts at the film like, I'm not going to sign.
Yeah, but is he now going to form the secret Avengers, Captain America? So, like, Iron Man will work within the jurisdiction of the UN or whatever, and then there'll be some conflict where Iron Man's like, we've got to go in! And then the UN's like, we don't want you in there. It's none of your shit. And then Iron Man's like, I can't believe I'm going to do it. And then he picks up the phone. He's like, Cap, I need you to do a job. And then him and Winter Soldier go do all these, like, rogue jobs. And then inevitably, the government will go, right, you've got to go bring in Captain America. And they'll be like, we don't want to do it. You've got to do it. We don't want to do it. And then they'll go and get him. And then Thanos.
So just Civil War again.
No, I don't
There's
know.
my theory.
No, I think it'll be Thanos will come.
Secret Avengers, though. Won't surprise me if Captain America went and recruited Daredevil.
Yeah.
No.
He just went around mopping up, working with people under the shadows.
I think that's Captain America's film's done now. I think we've got right done and dusted. We've done that.
Yeah, but he's going to be a major part of the Avengers Infinity War.
But
but I don't think you'll have like secret Avengers running around everywhere. I think it'll just be Thanos will come and be like, right guys, you've got the Infinity Stones somewhere.
No, but
that'll be Vision.
Yeah, but that'll be the end of Infinity War Part 1.
Yeah, he's going to go after Vision.
There's 2 parts to that movie, so...
Yeah.
I'm going to guess that Captain America and Iron Man are apart at the end of that movie, and then together by the end of the second. Just a wild guess.
Yeah. I really hope this isn't the last Captain America film, because that is not a resolution to have at the end. Just
it's hardly a Captain America film.
Yeah, it's just Zemo wins, and then at the end of the film, the UN thinks, oh yeah, you're a bit dangerous, you should be stopped. Well, at least controlled. And by the end of the film, the UN still think, well, you're a bit dangerous and you should be stopped. And they're just operating outside the law again.
Yeah.
It ends the same. The situation has not changed at all. So it's just like, well, that was a bit pointless. Like, we just got to live through Tony's midlife crisis again.
No, I'm hoping to do well with Thanos. Who's directing the Thanos one?
Isn't it?
What?
Isn't it Weed? Joss
No,
Whedon.
yeah,
He got him back.
Shut up! I thought it was like, no, I'm enough. I've had enough.
I don't know.
I'm sure he's left.
I think they
since
got
Ultron.
him back.
We could find out.
Yeah.
But listeners out there, you'll probably know, or you can immediately Google it now.
Yes.
It's not Russo. They just did that. It's not Russo, is it? Is it Favreau?
No, he does just the Iron Man's, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Who cares?
No.
Yeah, like, you're probably going to see it anyway, and B, they're so controlled and micromanaged by the upper echelon, so it's going to look the same anyway.
It'll be the same type of movie. It'll be alright.
Yeah. It'll just be a film.
Yeah. That's what I mean, they're just bleh. And on that bombshell, I think we should close with just a random story from the shipyard this morning.
Alright. What's Cree done now? Like, if any story involving the dockyard, I just know Cree's done something horrible.
Well, this morning, I received a text saying I'll be making my way on deck. I'll be on deck at 1100 hours.
Right.
And I was like, alright, sweet. And then at about 1100 hours, he rolls in with this. Take it away, Cree. Because I just want this to highlight just how savage and primal and instinctual and predatory the homosexual man is.
Right, so on Grindr, I got talking to a guy on Grindr who said his ship was going to be pulling into the dock next to ours.
Like right next to ours.
Right. What is that there?
Like that boat there, Rob.
What, you mean the big cock-shaped one?
Invited him in. That pink one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought before I start a podcast, I'll start the day with a blowjob. So I went round to his little ship, into his little cabin.
Yeah.
And he blew me whilst I watched some porn.
Whilst you watch porn?
Yeah.
What did you watch porn of? Brokeback Mountain in VR?
Well,
Yeah.
well, no, but...
How boring was this guy if you were like, kind of, oh, this isn't doing
I'm
me.
going
I need
to
to
do
watch
porn as well, so...
Yeah.
No, well, you see, on Grindr, what I do is I have my profile as Curious Straight Lad.
Now, this is the best bit. This is how he honey dicks people. This is fantastic. So, curious straight lad,
So
Cree. Blatant lie.
So I pretend to be like a straight lad who's never done anything with a guy before. I've never really got proper head from girls before. I've never come in a lass's mouth or anything like that. So I'm like proper Lowe's gays. Gays like, what? Well, I'll suck it properly if you want. And
Virgin mouth.
Yeah, so I proper that's how I get my dick. So I went round to his and I was, got my he had some straight porn on, so I was like chilling out watching that and he blew me. I'm gonna blow my load. When I went back upstairs, like, hello.
Just came in and was like, good morning, Captain Cook. I've just blown a load at that boat. And I'm like, I've not even had a coffee yet.
Jeez. Tell you what, it's efficient.
It's fucking unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, just, cock now.
2 birds, 1 stone. I've got to do the podcast whilst I'm down there. I'll hop aboard a ship and see if I can get a quick blowy.
Yeah.
Poppers and loads.
Poppers and loads.
Jeez.
Yeah, there we are.
It's impressive.
That's like a tip for any gay guys who are quite mediocre looking like I am. Just put you straight on Grindr and you'll get loads.
See, I'd like to highlight that to my straight community and say, wouldn't it be ace if we could do this with women? That's what I find interesting about it, because you're living the life a bloke wants to live, sexually, but it's just got the disgusting part of other men in it. But if you took out that really violent and horrible, disgusting part with other men, and put it with warm, sensual, smelly, nice women, then it'd be awesome. It'd be fun. I just imagine being gay and having a boyfriend being like, you just agree on everything. Yeah. Everything's awesome. It's like, do you want to go watch the football? Yep. Do you want to suck my dick? Yep. Should we go have a bacon sandwich? Yep. Should we go to the movies? Yep. Whereas with a lass, it's just a fucking debate. I'm doing you a favour now, apparently, by watching some movie. I hope I get a blowjob out of this. You don't. But you can't ask for one, because it's fucking weird.
Well, gay relationships as well, they often incorporate other people. So it was like, I met a guy when I was in Manchester last, and he said he had a boyfriend, but we both agreed, could sleep with other people, as long as we didn't tell each other about it. And I just thought, that's hilarious.
But that's what dudes are like.
But they still come back to each other. So it's the idea about we're committed to each other, we love each other, we do everything romantic with each other.
You're my favourite.
Yeah, but then I need to blow a load somewhere. Oh, I'm in town. And that toilet store's open. I'm going to go meet that guy there. That sort of thing.
Yes, because you as blokes understand another man's needs of just like, well, yeah, he's seen some hot piece of ass that's available, so of course he's wanted to go for it.
Yeah.
Whereas you're not allowed to think that as a straight man.
No.
So it's like there's something. What do you mean you want to stick your dick in every woman you meet? It's not every woman, but anyone over 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
I always think about straight relationships. It must be really restrictive. The relationship with straight. It must be like, I hear some of my straight mate in Manchester. I was round his a couple of months ago, and him and his girlfriend leave each other really passive-aggressive messages. So if he needs to do some cleaning, she'll instead of smoking weed, how about you do the washing up? Love you, babe. I mean, he'll write one back that's equally passive-aggressive. And I was reading this is hilarious. This is really passive-aggressive, Is this a healthy relationship? Huh? And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, well, just look. She's telling you what to do. Like, they're smoking weed. Why don't you make yourself useful? Love you! Kiss, 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 kiss. All that sort of stuff. And I was like, that's hilarious.
Yeah. See? Women always want to make a man better. Which is fair enough.
Yeah. No. We won't improve ourselves if we're not told to.
Need motivation. What the fuck are you on about ambiguous community? Thou shalt not comment. Captain America Civil War.